Hey friend, and welcome back to Grace by Your Side, a space where we pause, reflect, and grow through real-life conversations. I'm Jamie, and today's episode is close to my heart because we're talking about something many of us wrestle with. How do you know when it's time to move on from a job? And how do you do it with grace? Maybe you've been feeling restless. Maybe you have hit that invisible wall emotionally, spiritually, or mentally. Or maybe, like me, you've just outgrown the place that you're in. So let's talk about it. Part 1. The signs that you have outgrown a role. Sometimes it's not a dramatic burnout. Sometimes it's a quiet, lingering feeling that something's not right anymore. Here are some gentle signs that you may have outgrown a job. You dread going to work, not because of laziness, but because it drains your spirit. Your values have shifted and the environment no longer aligns. You've stopped learning or growing and you feel like you're shrinking to stay. Or you find yourself daydreaming about something more meaningful. For me, I realized I was staying in a role more out of loyalty and fear than joy or purpose. And I had to ask myself, am I honoring the person that I'm becoming, or just keeping peace with the person that I used to be? Part 2. Boundaries as a bridge to bravery. Before we leap, we often need to draw some lines. Boundaries aren't about being rude or selfish. They're about protecting your energy, your growth, your peace. Some examples are saying no to overtime when you're already stretched, taking your lunch break without guilt, and not bringing work home emotionally or mentally. It's not always easy, especially in work cultures where burnout is normalized, but setting boundaries is an act of self-trust. It's a way of saying, my health matters, my future matters. Part 3. How to leave with grace, even if it's messy. If you've decided it's time to move on, here are a few thoughts. You don't owe anyone a dramatic exit, just honesty and integrity. You're allowed to leave a good job if it's no longer good for you. And it's okay to grieve what you are leaving, even if it was painful. When I left, I felt torn between being the reliable one and being true to the quiet voice that was saying to me, this season is over. And let me tell you, there's courage in listening to that voice. So I'm going to end with this gentle reminder. If you're in that in-between space, deciding, doubting, and dreaming, you are not alone. Trust your discernment. Speak up for your needs. And know this, it's okay to grow past where you've been. It's not failure, it's faith in motion. You were never meant to stay small. Thanks for spending time with me today. If this episode resonated, I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to share, subscribe, or send this to someone who might need it. And remember, no matter where you are in this journey, you're not doing it alone. I am Jamie Grace, and I am so glad you're here.